Hey everybody, this is Kurt with So Many Activities with Kurt and Tanya. Happy New Year 2022. Along with the new year comes colder weather, even in Texas, so we like to make soups during this time of the year. We're going to start with spicy Italian sausage, potato, and spinach soup. It's my version of a Toscana soup from Olive Garden. So we're going to go ahead and kick this off with a list of ingredients that we're going to use. We're going to have 5 pounds potatoes, 2 large onions, 5 links of spicy Italian sausage. We cut the casings off of them so it's more like a ground sausage. We have a 10-ounce bag of spinach, 2 containers of low sodium chicken broth. If you can handle the salt, it adds a little bit more flavor. We have 4 cups of water, a cup and a half of heavy cream, tablespoon and a half of crushed garlic. I know it seems like a lot, but it's a large batch of soup. We have 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 chicken bouillon cube, and half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Yeah, first thing we're going to start with is we're going to heat up our pan, put in some olive oil, get it nice and coated. That should be good. And we're going to take the Italian sausage and just put it in there. And we're going to brown up the sausage. I like nice crispy bits, so I'm not going to have you watch the entire process of this. We'll go ahead and once this is done, we'll go ahead and start the video back up. Okay, while our Italian sausage is browning up, we're going to go ahead and start the potatoes. We're going to add our 4 cups of water, and then we're going to add the 2 boxes of chicken broth. We might add some more water depending on how much of coverage we get over the top of the potatoes. So we'll get those out of the way. We'll go ahead and add in our 5 pounds of potatoes. Try not to have too much waste. And that is actually just right. Then we're going to add our 1 chicken bouillon cube. It's amazing how much flavor this adds. All right, and we'll just go ahead and get those boiled up, and we'll continue with the next step. Okay, well, the spicy Italian sausage is browned up real nice. And try and get them into the smaller chunks. Makes the, distributes the taste and the texture and everything throughout the soup. Now we're going to go ahead and add in. I know it looks like a lot of onions, but trust me, it'll work. If you don't like, a whole lot of onions, just reduce the amount of onions in the recipe. Kind of make this your own. And then go ahead and saute these onions in there. Get them all nice and brown, like they're already taking the color on of the sausage. And soak up the flavor. And add a level of sweetness once everything starts to caramelize. And this is what it looks like when the sausage and onions are done. So we're going to turn down the heat and wait for our potatoes to get done cooking. Alright, looks like our potatoes are done. They are fork tender. You just want to be able to put the fork in there and have it sink in. No real crunchy or anything like that. It took about 20 minutes, but it's 5 pounds potatoes. Now we want to take our mixture of the spicy sausage and the onion. And our spinach. Just gonna go ahead and throw that in there. It looks like a lot, but it will wilt down. Okay. While you stir this all around, push the spinach down. We have the burner off, so it's just I didn't drain anything out. Just kept all the liquid in there, and I was able to keep the liquid in there and not have the gunk from the potatoes. Didn't have any of that because we rinsed them off really well and soaked them so it wouldn't turn brown. We want to be able to prepare a lot of this stuff beforehand and keep it to where it's easier to work with. So then we go ahead and add all of our spices. Okay, we have the garlic, seasoned salt, onion powder, pepper, and red pepper flakes. Now, at the end of this video, we're gonna have a slide that basically breaks down how much each one of these ingredients cost, how much you get for servings, basically to break down how much the overall cost is per serving size, because 2022, you know, the economy, the way things are going, everything's getting more expensive, so it's going to make it cheaper to be able to cook in bulk and freeze. This stuff freezes excellent. I've made it many times for family, and it keeps well, and people seem to love it. So I'm going to let this cool down a little bit more before I add the cream, because I don't want the cream to curdle up. And we'll let this cool down a little bit, and we will see you back in a few minutes. Okay, so it's been a few minutes. We're gonna stir and slowly pour in the cream. And this soup is perfectly fine without any cream. Just depends on if you like cream or not. I said 1.5 cups, and I'm actually going to stop at 1 cup. That looks like the color that I am aiming for. A lot of this stuff is kind of hit and miss. This is just a guide, but this is the color I'm looking for, so I'm going to stop there at 1 cup instead of 1.5 cups. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dish up, and I will have Miss Tanya be our guinea pig. So we will be right back. Okay, folks, here's what the finished product looks like in our stock pot. Miss Tanya's gonna go ahead and dish some out into our bowl. Surprise. It's good. Very good. Mm-hmm. Somewhat good.
Very good.
All right. Well, this is a nice hearty soup for a cold winter day. We haven't had many of them yet, but we will. So, like I said, again, we're going to break down the price per item and the price per serving, so you know exactly what you're spending for the amount of food that you get. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate your patronage. Tanya, do you have any messages? Just keep on eating. All right. Everybody have a great day and a safe and prosperous new year.